Hola guys and girls, and welcome back to a new episode of ABCAB-rules, the series in which I have varying guests here on my channel to play in the ABCAB tier with a little bit of a randomized team. And this time I got none other than GymleaderGeo of the GBA, coach of the San Francisco GMs. Say hello to the people.
Hello everyone on the Lars channel. I am ready and excited to destroy the man, the myth, the legend, Lars El Scizor himself.
Whoa! You gotta chill out there. You can't just go on my channel and destroy me right away. You have to. We can talk about that once we appear here a bit more often. But
you gotta, you know, Lars. I've heard you have to throw the shade early, and then you gotta be nice later on. That's what I've heard. Someone told me.
I mean, I like that attitude. I like that. I like to do that as well. Like first you do the shit talking, and then after the match you can be like, serious, yeah, you played well, blah blah blah. But before the match, you're throwing down. But either way, if you have no idea what ABCAB is, the rules are actually in the description, but a short, like very simple rule setting. Basically, you see 6 Pikachus on screen right here. They all get all moves and all abilities which start with P as well. For example, Pure Power Pikachu, Prankster Pikachu with Plasma Fist or Parting Shot. Whatever you can think of. Of course, there are some bans and rules in tag. You can find in the description. Not everything is allowed. For example, like Shell Smash, Simple Slacking. Stuff like that, that's way too broke, we don't want to deal with that. But other than that, very creative meta, and yeah, that's basically all gist of it. We are gonna randomize having a 1v1, and we start with your team, so let's click this button and see what you get. So let's see what we can give you. It always lags a bit for me. There we go, that's the team. The only thing you have to look out for.
Oh, okay.
The only thing you have to look out for.
Okay, we've got some real power here.
Yeah, I see the hoot hoot and I'm already scared.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have to randomize some parts again, because multiple monsters with the same starting letter are not allowed. So you have Seal and Shroomish, so we are gonna lock these 4 and randomize these single ones again.
Okay.
Let's see, we get Tyrantrum and Lombre, which is fine letter-wise. M-T-A-D-L-H. Yes, that works. I hear clicking sounds. Are you currently writing down your team? Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
Okay.
I have got a Numel, I have got a Tyrantrum, I've got a Driftbloom,
Aerodactyl, Lombre, and Hoot Hoot.
Hoot Hoot.
Okay, I'm already.
All right.
I'm already scared of the.
A lot of garbage.
Yeah, I'm already scared of the huge power Hoot Hoot. But okay, let's randomize and see what I get. What is my counters to this onslaught of 3 flying types actually? So let's give you some ice. Let's give you some electric. Come on.
No S's. No S's.
Oh, well, these are mons. But I have 2 of these, so I got a chance to get some better mons. Like I have these 4. These are for sure mine now. But the Watt and the Ramaka, you go back into the bucket. Let's see if I can get something better there. Paris and Galvantula has to go against. Oh, and Paris as well because of Pansear. So let's do again. Gothita Galvantula of course doesn't work as well. Fearow and Whimsicott. That does work. Okay, nice. No ice type, no electric type, but I got some power as well. I got a rock type. That counts as well. But either way,
oh boy.
These are our teams now. We will do some team building, and yeah, you will see us back on Showdown, and see you there. Here we are back on Showdown, and this is actually the 3rd time we are facing off against each other. The first time, my Audacity messed up, didn't record my audio. The second time, my PC just shut down because it's too hot here in Germany. So if you hear a fan in the background, that's because I have it pointed right at my PC right now. So hopefully it doesn't overheat again.
Actually, Lars, I feel the need to correct you there. The reason your PC shut down was because I crit your PC into oblivion, and following that critical hit, your PC just could not handle it.
Okay. If you want, then I have to correct you and give you the whole truth. Actually, in our very first match, his Aerodactyl didn't have the power herb, it had the mental herb. And because in the second match he changed it and he suddenly used Sky Attack, and in one single turn, my PC just couldn't handle it and shut down.
It didn't understand what was going on with this anti-meta, non-mental herb Sky Attack combo. It did not understand it.
What are you gonna do? Someone taunts or attracts your Aerodactyl. You're screwed.
Yeah, it's true. Can't be done.
But okay, we decided, since obviously we revealed a lot of our sets already, we decided to just take this as a new game. We can choose different leads, but now we of course know what the opponent's sets are. We're not going to reveal them right away to you guys, but we will do in the battle. But either way, last time I led with this. Before that I led with this. So we just this time lead with this. Now, of course, a lot of mind games go into this as well to see.
Yeah, I love them. Here's what I'm feeling.
Okay, you're feeling this okay again. You're feeling this boy
It's
again.
garbage day already.
Garbage day, okay. The question is, we all know that you have huge power, and we all know that you do a lot of damage. But the other question I have is, do you take hits? Do you take these hits? Okay, now, okay, you're scared. You're already scared, I see you.
You know I'm scared.
You are scared. But we already know that we have a one for this. Do we have a move for this? No, we have a one for this. Okay, that was what I was scared about. Dragon Ascent, Dragon Ascent, Dragon Dance, Delta Stream, Driftblim. I was scared about when I saw that they had a Driftblim. Because Delta Stream like makes you take less damage from my rock moves and stuff like that. But okay, we already know how this matchup plays out. The game is called Recover Till either he misses or the rain is gone. This is the last turn of rain, so I honestly could just do it safe. Just be safe. Now I can click my Stone Edge and get a kill. This crit dilly was a problem for Geo every time, and yeah, that's not doing enough. Now I can just now I'm happy. I just want my kill. Like I awkward from there. Okay, life up, got you in range. But yeah, I won't get at least one kill with my crit dilly. After that, I can just go for attacks. So now let's find out. Can my PC actually handle this? Can my PC actually handle this move you're going for right now? What? You crit me again! PC!
High crit chance!
Come on, PC!
High crit chance!
PC, shut down! We go for a fourth time! Come on! Come on! God damn it, it's stable now. God damn it, it's stable now. Crap. Now you of course know what this thing will do to you.
Oh, I know.
You know.
I know all too well.
Okay, you want your hazards, of course. You do want your hazards up. How can we... like last time I didn't saw any attacking move on you. I just saw Trick Room and 2 hazards. Can I? No, I can't use this yet. So I think I need a Scary Bob right here.
Ow!
There you go. There you have an attacking move. But okay, no Trick Room. No, okay, nice. So you have an attack move, but we can of course deal with that. We have a Fairy type. But that means no Trick Room is up this time. And no, and no Toxic Spikes.
No shenanigans for me.
No shenanigans for you this time. So what is this? What on your team deals to this? Okay, yeah, this does. Duh. So... Oh, you're getting greedy on me. Oh wait, knockoff is weakened because you lost your item.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, now you're not missing and you're strong. Oof, 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 oof. This is like the only thing that can do damage. I need this. This can potentially sweep. Yeah, I think it's time for good old Wit to go. So we're gonna send out Poopy Head.
Poopy Head, no! Not the Poopy Head.
Poopy Head got this.
Anything but the Poopy Head. I wonder.
You wonder what I'm going for right now.
I wonder.
Okay.
No!
Hit! Okay, good. Good. Now, in case something weird happens, we make sure that in a few turns you're going down. Easy protect. So the question is, do I get an easy double protect? I don't. So the good thing is, I know you're either dying or you're switching out.
That is the good thing.
So I can use this to do this. do have kind of a problem right now. I die. So you die as well. Okay, good.
No!
Now it's Gothita time.
Gothita the Beast!
Okay. Okay, can Gothita do this? I don't know. Maybe I mean, you only saw one, oh, you saw 2 moves, but you don't know what my other moves
I only saw 2 moves.
Yeah.
Gothita the Beast. I wonder.
What you're sending out right now?
I think it has to be... Yeah, it's gotta go like this.
It's gonna be this? Okay.
It has to be.
Has to be this. Okay. Live, live, live that. Are you mixed? You had Prankster. Prankster is a physical move. God damn it.
I'm mixed. I'm mixed.
I thought I know you had Thunder, and I knew you had Dragon's, and I was like, okay, maybe he's like physical and has just has Thunder because of it's fun, and then you don't have a Ghost move.
Yeah.
But either way.
No, I went for the hard mix, the dribbling mix.
Okay, but to be fair, we are 1-1 now. Yeah. So there's at least something.
We did it. We tied.
We tied. In the first match, I actually won versus him, which my audio messed up. The second game, of course, my PC shut down. So we call that even. So we go 1-1. I can take this. I can take this loss. But either way, since you actually do not saw a lot of the team, we will now go over each of our teams so we can see what the plan basically was. And for that, of course, awesome. Geo, if you would send me your team, then you can show it to the people on Showdown.
Absolutely. Import. Copy.
And then we can start with yours right away.
Sending it over.
Wait, I can send you my team as well, by the way, so you can like I don't need to talk.
Sure.
You can see it as well. You don't not only talk about it.
So you want me to run through?
Yeah. Let me just import it real quick, and then you can give me a run through the members of this fine squad. Import. There we go. So. Tell me about Airbrodactyl.
Airbrodactyl. So I knew this was my primary threat for this game.
Let me change this. I'm just changing it to mental herb again.
You're changing it back to mental herb. Yeah. So I knew as soon as I was looking at it and I saw adaptability, I was like, oh, Aerodactyl's a boss then.
Yeah.
So for a while I was thinking choice bend just to be unreasonably powerful.
Yeah.
But nah, you gotta go Power Herb Sky Tech because then it opens the door for you to drop acrobatics on it, which normally Aerodactyl doesn't learn. And I kind of wanted that because I saw that your team didn't have any like real flying answers.
Yeah. That's why I was so scared.
So I wanted that.
That's why I was.
I looked at.
Oh,
go ahead. Go.
Okay, this time I can go. Oh, that's why I was so scared of the Aerial Aid one with just return, because like sadly Aerodactyl doesn't get any good flying stat. But I guess with acrobatics it gets it as well, but I was more scared of the Aerial Aid. But with adaptability, of course, the Accelerock does more damage as well. Now we can go again.
Yeah. That was, like, the Accelerock thing was in case you had any random setup mons or crazy, like it would have been helpful versus the Agility Pharaoh.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was noticing that I didn't really need Stone Edge, because anytime I would click Stone Edge against something, it would probably be better to click Sky Attack.
Yeah.
Accelerock anyway. Except that Pansear ended up being a beast and living it,
yeah.
So...
Pansear's a bro.
What a lord. What an absolute lord. So, yeah, and then Hone Claws was just in case there's some survive a hit from.
Yeah.
I felt like I could just set up and then potentially take everything out with Accelerock, so... Didn't really need coverage on when you have adaptability.
Yeah,
it's not really necessary.
Adaptability flying moves are just very good with my team.
Yeah. Drift Bro.
It was choice scarf. I knew it was choice. God damn it.
Yeah. I felt like it was fast enough if I choiced it to outspeed pretty much everything on your team unless they were also scarfed.
Yeah.
So I had to go with that. Go Stab, Dragon Ascent just because you gotta.
Yeah.
It begins with the letter D. You kinda have to, right? Thunder because I wanted the coverage. And I knew I had Drizzle, so 100% accurate. And then Defog just in case you got shenanigans on me. I don't know.
Yeah, sadly didn't have any set on my team.
Yeah.
Couldn't really fit it on.
Lombro, because I had the drizzle, I had to pair it with... Lombre didn't have a whole lot going for it as an option. The one thing, like, I could have gone, instead of playing around with the ability, like with the Swift Swim abilities, I could have gone for, I don't know, Lightning Rod, or, like, there wasn't really anything super good there.
Yeah, L is not
so,
great.
Yeah, so it really isn't. So I was like, I go Swift Swim, I could go make him defensive and go Rain Dish, but his defensive stats aren't great. So, like, one thing I was thinking for Drifloon was Download.
Oh, okay.
Instead of Drizzle, but I thought that, like, it might be really fun with playing with Dragon Ascent and Shadow Ball, which is why I have a physical move on there, and he's kind of mixed, because originally he was Download. I switched it because otherwise Lombre's useless. It just wouldn't do anything. Garbage Day is just pure trash, just an absolute mess. He's got garbage on his face, he runs around on his little garbage foot, and he's got tiny little garbage wings that don't allow him to fly. So I gave him huge power. I gave him Head Charge because it has less recoil than Double Edge. I gave him Head Smash because letter H in it, and rock coverage is good.
And look at that hat. It's basically only a hat. So hat smash, hat
all of it, that's all it is. It's just a giant flying head. Yeah. So it's perfect for it. Defog and Healing Wish because I wasn't gonna click anything other than Head Smash or Head Charge. So maybe if something got out of hand, I could always Choice Scarf, Healing Wish, one of my threats back to health, like Aerodactyl or something.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And then
Tyrantrum. I played this one close to my chest. I never wanted to reveal the Tough Claws Outrage.
Yeah, so like the first 2 games, I only saw the other 3 moves. I was like very debating. Does he even have an attacking move on this?
Against so in game, in the other game when we went face to face against the Pansear.
Yeah.
I didn't want to reveal the Outrage because I didn't need to kill that thing. Like, I had things on the team that could deal with it, so I wanted to go down on the turn I clicked Trick Room so that I could set up with Camel the Goat. But this thing just turned into my Toxic Spiker Stealth Rocker just to get a little setup up there. And Outrage was just there as you know, I didn't want to be 100% bait. I wanted to have something.
It did kill. What did you kill again? My Fearow?
Fearow, yeah.
My Fearow. God damn it. I was really hoping you just had no attacking moves on this.
Yeah. And then Camel Goat. Gave him simple with Nasty Plot, Earth Power, and I elected for Overheat for a situation where if you got rocks up and Focus Sash was going to be useless and I wasn't going to be able to click Nasty Plot, Overheat once and then just die, and then I had Nature's Madness. So if I overheated once and took something out and now I'm weakened and you thought you could come in for free, I had Nature's Madness on there, tacked on, just for funsies.
Yeah, this thing, I mean, I want to say it was a threat, but it really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
It really
you see that beastly special attack, a 65?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, Lars, please, don't get me started.
I'm sweating right now. Not because of the, obviously not because it's so hot right here, obviously just because of the pneumo. But now, let's go on my team very quick. Of course, first up we got Poopy Head, the Pansear.
Poopy Head.
At first, I had it at Pure Power Flame Charge set with like Plasma Fist, Flare Ruff, and Flare Blitz. But then I looked a bit more and I thought, okay, every time I get a mon with P, I make it Pure Power. So I thought, let's do a little bit more, let's be a little bit more fancy. And then I saw it gets Parry Song, and then I think, okay, it's a fire type, it gets Fire Spin, so let's do a Perish Trap one. And then of course Protect, so we can Perish Trap, and then I thought Will-O-Wisp, because even with the Violet and being max defense, you're not taking too many hits, so let's get Will-O-Wisp so it can live some physical hits. And looking at your team, I think most of the mons were physical. You only had like Lombre and Numel as special attackers, and I mean Lombre outgoes me either way with like a water attack, so I then felt like making it split F. But yeah, it was like Pansear, like get a kill with Fire Spin, Perish Trap Song. That's all I asked from my Pansear. And it came in clutch with Will-O-Wisping and living the Xerox from the Aerodactyl in the other games. Then next up we got PG-18, which basically was the MVP, could have been the MVP. It had the chance to just like wall your team and sweep the Stone Edge. I didn't want to do that, like setting up coils, get to +6, and then recover stall your team, because that's not the point of the series, to set out a mon and then be defensive and wall out a team. We want to see some fancy offensive stuff. But yeah, coil I saw comatose, like comatose is basically one of the best abilities you can have for defensive mons. I was thinking about making it contrary, like close combat, something like that. But it wasn't really. If this thing would have gotten Leaf Storm.
No, that ability's still fun.
Yeah. If this thing would have gotten Leaf Storm, I would have given contrary, but sadly it doesn't, even though it's grass type. Then I just saw comatose. Okay, let's make it defensive. At first it was Calm Mind. Then I saw it get some special moves, but no good special moves at least. And then I saw, okay, let's give it coil. That makes my Stone Edge accuracy as well. And yeah, then because I boost my defense, I make max Badef. That's basically the history between Cradily. Then we got Lego, the Eevee, with last resort Evenium Z. +2 on every stat, and then 3 with adaptability, extreme speed, earthquake, explosion. Only problem I faced was that I totally forgot to get the drift limb, which is immune to both earthquake and my null moves. So this thing wasn't doing anything till the drift limb goes down. I probably should have given, like, I don't know.
Oh, why I was so scared, Lars. I swore that you had like ghost coverage on there or something.
Yeah, I just said earthquake because it starts with E, and I knew that Tyrantrum, which is resistant to my normal attacks.
Yeah.
And then I just saw explosion, like, oh come on. If I have this mon at lower health, I could just go down with a boom at +2 with adaptability. That's awesome. But yeah, in retrospect, it definitely should have been like, I don't know, like Shadow Claw or something.
But why last resort if you also had explosion?
No, you need last resort to have your EVMZ. Like, the EVMZ only works with last resort.
Oh, got it.
So you need to use Z last resort basically, and then you get your +2 and everything boost.
Roger.
Okay. That's why I did last resort. Then next up we have with the Whimsicott. I had it first at Choice Scarf, but because I want to have something faster than Aerodactyl. Then I thought, okay, why did I not just go for max damage? And then I saw it got Woodhammer and then knockoff as standard coverage, wild charge because we have 3 flying types, and then use for momentum. And then just Adamant Nature because even with max speed, I think I would speed everything barring the Aerodactyl. At first, this.
So my only question for you, my friend. Why didn't you go water compaction as your ability?
Water compaction? Because to expect your water moves coming out from your Lombre, or...
yeah.
I was thinking...
Is it good switch into low? Let's switch.
I guess it can. Yeah, I was thinking about making a water bubble with like waterfall. To like can be burned and get my water move boosted. But I thought Infiltrator...
Not bad.
Infiltrator could be better in case you have like fancy substitutes on mons, and I just surprised you with an Infiltrator Choice Banded hit.
Yeah.
At first, this was my physic defensive mon with like Prankster, Will-O-Wisp, and Wish, and that was where I still had my Poopy Head as my Pure Power mon. But then I changed Poopy Head to more defense, and then I thought, okay, then I don't want to have 2 Will-O-Wisp mons, so let's make Wit more offensive, and yeah. Choice Scarf would have been better in like just matchup wise, but I want this thing to do some damage because 67 attacks, that's not very impressive without Choice Band. Then next up we have Trapped. Our Gothita, which sadly doesn't have Shadow Tag. We already saw this thing can do in game 1. Geomancy with power up, of course. Then Psychic and Psyshock both, because he didn't have a Psychic resist. And I was thinking like, what coverage move do we give barring Electric and Psychic? And I didn't find anything that was fancy, so I thought, okay, let's give it Psyshock as well. And then I could have given it Thunderbolt, but then I saw it gets Galvanize and Uproar, and then I thought, okay, why not Uproar Galvanize? It of course is a bit counterproductive with you having a normal which is immune to electric moves, and I would be locked into Uproar. But I mean, this is ABCAB. Let's make some use of these abilities and not just make it standard Shadow Tag with Thunderbolt.
I love it. The Galvanize.
Yeah. It's sadly it doesn't get Hyper Voice or something like that, so I had to rely on Uproar. Other thing would have been I could have done was like Active Voice round with only 50 base power, so their Thunderbolt actually gets stronger. But yeah, last but not least, we got Scary Burp, the Flare Boost Flame of Fiero. Because I didn't want to do any physical, I thought special Flare Boost could be fun with Tri-Attack, Air Cutter, Frost Breath, and Agility. Frost Breath because, like I said, you have a lot of flying mons, you have Tyrantrum, and then Air Cutter, Tri-Attack, just a stab. Sadly, it doesn't get Hurricane or Air Slash, I have to rely on Air Cutter. And then Agility, because I thought, why not? Be faster than everything. Hope you don't have Extra Rock and Aerodactyl and kill everything with Frost Breath.
This is a cool set.
Yeah, like these last 3, I like.
This is fun.
This last 3, I like the criteria. Like the Cradily and the Eevee, like kind of what you expect in ABCAB. Not that fancy, but the rest is kind of still. I mean, Trap, not like Geomancy is what you see as well, but like the Choice Banded Whimsicott, the Flare Boost, Fiero, and the Perish Trap Pansear. I think this was some fun stuff to show off. Sadly, didn't work.
Yeah. Hey, it worked in game 1.
Yeah, that for sure. The parish trap not, but for sure my Gothita worked in game 1. But yeah, that is all from us showing off the teams and having the battle. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Definitely hit up Geo. His links will be in the description as well. His Twitter, his channel. Currently, he's of course on his off-season break, but once GBA is back, he's going to be back in full force as well, and you don't want to miss out what he will pull out in the next season of the GBA. But yeah, that's basically all from me, and let's hear from you.
I'm going to go ahead and say, everybody, don't forget Mental Herb, Sky Attack, new meta, and Lars, thank you for having me on, buddy. This is a lot of fun. Introduce here.
Yeah, that's one goal of this, of course, get more people to play ABCAB, because it's one of my favorite tiers. I hope I did that with you. I hope I did it with some of your viewers out there. If you want to join as well, links are all in the description. That's everything you need to know. But yeah, that's all from us. We will see you another time. Ciao.